Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I am going to compare these two 22s. This one is a Savage Club Cow 22. They're both 22s. This is Savage. This one is Ruger. We're going to test which one is better, Savage or Ruger. So, one of the main differences is you can see right here, this one is bolt action, which it can only shoot one at a time, so it's basically a bolt action single shot. Meanwhile, this one is a semi-auto. It uses 10 rounds in a magazine right here. Right there. That's a magazine. Also, both of them have scopes. Both of them are sighted in. And this one, Daddy, who is filming, got for me for Christmas. It's one of my favorite Christmas gifts. And this one, Daddy's friend brought for us to use since his sons are too old for it. So, we got a good deal. This scope is also sighted in. They both have magnification, and so if you want to load this one, alright, where's that ammo? Alright, and for ammo we're using Anguilla 22 Super Extra. They're both 22s, so all I gotta do is just put it in there. Okay. Oh, I put it here. Okay. Beat that at the show. Alright, so just put it there. Alright, you come this side. So I just put it like that. Put the hammer down, and then safety. Where's safety? I forgot. So
now you're on safety.
Safe. I'm gonna shoot, and as you can see right there, zoom in. There we go. I got two targets right there, and you can zoom out and show that right now. Those are the targets. You know how to zoom in? Oh, you got it. So, I'm going to shoot right now. We're not using headphones, but because these are fairly quiet, but I always recommend to use headphones. Do not try this at home without an adult. Alright. So, you got a scope here. Alright, and we're ready to fire. And I hit it. Time to eject. Oh my god. Alright, it's here for some reason. Did I even? Now Colton is going to shoot, and as you can see, he puts the thing in the chamber. He's going to load that up just as we talked about, and he will shoot. Alright, right now.
We gotta do better.
Classic jump scare. Alright, so I think he hit the target, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know. Okay, well, so there we go. I think this one gets something wrong with the gun. It just keeps doing that. I don't know. Well, so while Daddy is doing that, we're gonna go switch to the new gun. Okay, so next gun is this. Colton, please stand up. I need to get ready. It's recording, guys. So next up is this. It is a semi-auto.
Wait a minute, you can start over. Start over. Colton, get out of the way.
Alright, this is a semi-auto. And it uses a magazine that holds 10 rounds. How do I know it holds 10 rounds? If you look right there, it says 10 rounds. Wait, what does it say? Yeah, 10 shot. It says 10 shot, which basically means 10 rounds. So, that there. And it's time to load this up, and I will start a time lapse of me loading it up. Before you take it where it could shoot, pull this back and look, and as you can see right here, there's no bullets in it, and when you see that, that means you're good to go.
And also put it on safety.
And also put it on safety.
Might be full.
camera, and as you can see, that means that it is full. So, that took a lot longer than it looked, but it's still pretty convenient. Now I'm going to put this in.
Are we sure we're on safety?
When it shows this, that means it's on safety. When I do that and it shows the red, that means it's on fire. So we're going to be back on safety. And this has zoom, so I'm going to zoom into the target. Alright, where's the target? Alright, there it is. There we go, it's all the way zoomed in. And I'm ready to shoot, and it's like a semi-auto, so I don't have to reload each time. Oh, alright.
You gotta load your first round, homie.
Alright, oh, by the way, before we gotta do this, that means that it's chambered. And now I'm ready to shoot. So, Alright, you shut at me. I think these guns have misfeediosis because we just had a misfeed, but now we fixed it, so we're ready to shoot again. There's a target. Hopefully it works now. Alright, I think it's working now. And when you hear that sound, that means that it's out of bullet. So pull that there. Right. And as you can see right there, it's out of bullets. And you may wonder, Ethan, that's only 9. That's because where's the misfeed?
I threw it back in there.
Well, you threw it back in there. The misfeed bullet. We didn't shoot that. So yeah, and Colton wants to shoot, so I presume right. So you hear. Load up your and. Alright, we're about to do a time lapse of Colton shooting. There he is right there, and there is the target. That means that he is. That means that he is out of ammo. Colton, how do you feel? What in your point of view, which gun do you think is better?
This is more fancy, like German type. Like you have the sniper, but for military use, this probably goes for long range. But this is for shorter range, but for more fire rate. So I'm going to say that this one is better.
Okay.
Because think of it, if you were in military, how long would it take you to load 10 bullets and put it here, and also find your target? Because this scope is really small.
Okay.
But for this, it's really big, so you can easily find your target, and it takes a shorter time to load your bullet in.
Well, I have a different point of view. All right, Daddy. Keep your phone. Okay, thank you. Well, in my point of view, I think they're both good. I mean, this one had problems ejecting the shell. I think that's just because it needs to be cleaned. I'm probably going to take it cleaned. If this video gets 20 likes, I'll go film it getting cleaned. So this one, it's good. I mean, it had a misfeed, so it's not that reliable, but for military use, like Colton said, I mean, you can just load like 20 of, you can buy more of this. You can just load like 20 of this at the camp, and when you go in and when you shoot this, just put it aside and get another one and just keep going.
Ethan, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Do you think a 22 is a good caliber for military use?
It's not.
Okay.
Which is exactly why I do not recommend any of this for military, because it's not a good caliber. I recommend it for teaching young kids like me and Colton how to shoot guns. Also, in conclusion, I think this gun is good if you don't want to get involved in this how do I want to put this? It's older and it's easier to understand. While this one, it has this, you have to put the scope, it's hard, there's this, you'd say there's everything, it's everything. So if you want something that's easy to deal with, because both of these can be used for hunting. So, but if you're like a professional, then I recommend a little, maybe more expensive, but in conclusion, both of them are very good for different things that you want to do. If you want to shoot more, then maybe this one's best because it's semi-automatic. If you just want one that's to be cool, you can have this. So, in conclusion, they're both good, and always stay safe when you're shooting guns, and I'll see you on the next adventure.